Alright, here we go with another new model. The first new model that we're looking at from the 2016 Hot Wheels P-Case. And this one is the Lamborghini Huracan LP 620-2 Super Trofeo. And this one was just released, came out in the P-Case, the first time that we're seeing this one. This is a pure track car. This one is not built for driving to town. This one's not going to take you to the grocery store, and it's as a result of that, it's lacking many of the amenities that you might find in a luxury car. You're not going to have a sound system. You're not going to have airbags, any of that fancy stuff. Even though it's a $300,000 or $400,000 car, but what it will do is get you around the track really fast. And this car was built light with lots of power, and it's the aerodynamics of this are built to generate a lot of downforce. As a matter of fact, this one is supposed to generate twice as much downforce as the regular Lamborghini Huracan. So this one, I like the color on it. This is kind of a dark gray, dark silver. This is the same color and markings that were found on one of the first ones released by Lamborghini, even down to the 63 tampo there on the side. If you'll notice, right below that on the door, you have the Italian flag colors, as the Lamborghini is an Italian car. Italians make some great cars, by the way. This one is rolling on 10 spokes, so you've got the gray 10 spokes that this one's rolling on, and there's just a lot of detail on this one. The body of this kind of looks like a jet fighter, but this one, there's just so much detail everywhere you look. If you start at the hood, you've got the hood vents there on the top. You've got tampos, white tampos around the hood vents. There you go. Tampos for the headlights. Very nice to see those. Just a lot of detail in the molding of this. And then, of course, you've got the Lamborghini logo right there on the front. And you see I guess that's kind of a honeycomb pattern there on the grill, so they added the details of the grill there. Very nice details on this one. They went to some effort to really make this one stand out. And if you look here at the side, you've got some type of pattern right there. I'm not sure what that's for, but that's part of the actual design, and it's been incorporated into this. Now, this being a rear engine car, it's a V10. You've got the air intake up on the top. I guess they call that a snorkel. And you've got the forced air right there behind the door panel as well, to make sure that you get the maximum amount of air to the engine there. There's the spoiler on top. That spoiler sits up pretty high. Excuse me. And you've also got the snorkel there on the top is painted in white, so more detail that they've added. And you've got the 63 racing number tampo there on the top as well. Here is the view from the back. You've got your headlight panel there, or sorry, tail light panel. And the exhaust would be right there in the middle below the silver there. When you first get to the black, it's right in the middle. That's where the exhaust is on this one. They could have made it a little bit pronounced on this model. That would be nice to see. The actual ones I've seen, the real life car has a little bit more pronounced exhaust right there. But all in all, this is a very nice model. I'm really impressed with this one. I'm impressed with the amount of detail that has gone into it. The actual car itself, here's some stats. This is a 5.2 liter V10 that powers this. Produces up to 620 horsepower, and this thing only weighs 2,800 pounds. So that's very light for a sports car with a lot of horsepower. You add to that all of the downforce that is able to generate through the engineering of the aerodynamics. You have a very fast track car that can handle going at high speeds through some difficult corners. 0 to 60 on this is 2.5 seconds, so that's pretty fast. And the secondary market value, so if you're interested in what this is going for, as far as the Hot Wheels secondary market, it's just come out, so keep that in mind. Hasn't been out real long, so it's going to be a little bit more now than it probably will be later. That's my guess, and that's just from watching these over the years. But right now it's going for $8 to $10. Occasionally it goes up for a little bit more than that. That'll probably start to settle out as people start to see these show up more and more on the shelves. But this is the P case, and it just came out, so you can expect that value to start to drop as more and more of these hit the secondary market. As far as the real car goes, I saw one of these on the secondary market for racing enthusiasts, and it was going for $299,000. So that's a pretty expensive race car. Especially since you won't be able to really drive it around town and run your errands in it or go on a date in it, but it's great for taking to the track on the weekends if you want a car that's just going to dominate the rest of them. But I don't have deep pockets like that, so I will not be shelling out that money for it, but I'm glad to have this one to sit on my shelf to look at. And love to hear your thoughts on it as well, so you can leave that down in the comments. Thank you for watching Hallsguide Diecast News. If you enjoyed this video, please give us a thumbs up. If you want to see more diecast videos, then please subscribe to our channel. As always, we want to thank our sponsor, Granda Toys. You can find their link down at the bottom, as well as a link to hallsguide.com, where you'll always find the latest in Hot Wheels price guides and all the latest diecast news. You can also follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram by following the links down at the bottom. Thanks for watching.